I will bring you up close to the two sessions to feel the pulse of this dynamic place and note the nuance of its evolution. There has been a lot of rethinking about Hong Kong about the past 2 years.
Basically, under the British, Hong Kong was a typical colonial style economy. It was dominated by a few favoured tycoons, particularly in the way in which land was distributed, properties were built, and property prices as a result were sky high. You know, people go on about how competitive Hong Kong is and so on. That is true only in a small extent. It was really a very oligopolistic economy, which was typical of colonialism, British colonialism, often others as well, but especially British colonialism. Hong Kong possesses the legacy of a colonial style economy. I think the underlying process that we're witnessing in the world is the decline of the West. Centrally, of course, to that is the decline of the United States. And we can't understand anything about what's happening now unless we address this question. But it's not really been widely recognized until quite recently, this process. I mean, you know, I wrote about it many years ago, but now it's come to the attention even of the American public. They recognize that America is not what it was, and they don't think it's going to be what it was. And more than that, the American political system is in trouble, because in decline, then there's dissatisfaction. There's polarization. We've seen that in the United States, especially during the Trump period, but it continues. So therefore, in some ways, the American political system is paralyzed. So you're seeing not just a decline of the West, but as a result of that, also a growing crisis of Western-style democracy. Meanwhile, of course, the other great trend of our time is the rise of China. Hong Kong has this fantastic opportunity to be part of, you know, the new future, which is a Chinese-centric future. Hong Kong is there historically at this great moment, and yet we can see one way or another, for various reasons, a reluctance to embrace this, and that has to be overcome. And the young people have to be able to see what a great opportunity is. Hong Kong is right there on the southern part of China, and it can embrace this opportunity. But for historical, political, and ideological and cultural reasons, the Hong Kong population has, of course, for long looked westwards, not northwards. And it needs to learn to look northwards.